Hey everybody, it's your old pal Wood Doofus here. Today we're going to be talking about how I pay for and ship these wooden flags that I sell on Facebook Marketplace mostly. But this will likely be relevant to anybody that ships anything that they sell on Facebook Marketplace. The first thing you need is a box that these will fit in. This box is 24 inches by 14 inches by 4 inches deep, so it's just big enough to ship 1 or 2 of these flags depending on what people buy from you. I get these boxes on Amazon. There's a link in the description to all the shipping supplies that I use, so make sure you check out those links. That'll help me out. They come in a pack of 25 and they cost about $2.50 each. I would recommend not buying them from Uline because Uline will double the price in how they ship it, and Amazon has free shipping. Packing it up is pretty simple. I put a little bit of scrap cardboard on the bottom to pad the bottom of it. Then I go ahead and put the flag right in. It fits nicely on this size box. I want to protect the finish of it, so I'm going to get some of this foam right here that you can also buy on Amazon, and there's a link in the description. And then we need to fill that gap so it doesn't bounce around. So I like to use either a scrap piece of cardboard that I square up, or I can grab a scrap of pool noodle. These are dirt cheap and probably cheaper than most shipping supplies. So if I get that pool noodle there and tape it up so it doesn't slide around, then it's good to box up. And once it's boxed up, you give it a little shake to see if it's going to bounce. If you feel a lot of bounce, maybe it needs more padding. When you're taping it up, make sure you use a good amount of tape so that it looks like you cared by the time it gets there. All right, now that it's all boxed up or ready for shipping, now I used to just walk into the UPS office and pay whatever they asked me to pay, but I finally did some investigating and learned that there's a way cheaper way to do that. So the website I use is pirateship.com. It's one of the cheapest ways out there, and it will ship it via USPS or UPS, and it will do it for half the price at least of what you would pay if you just walked into the place and paid whatever they charge. So once you go to pirateship.com and set up a free account, you type in the address and the box dimensions of what you're shipping, and they'll give you some rates based on that information. They'll also show you the discount that you're getting compared to what they would charge if you walked into the storefront and paid for it there. So in this situation, if I walked into a UPS and had them ship it UPS ground, cheapest option, it would be about $27. But with Pirate Ship, I'm paying less than $13. So that's a 54% savings and totally worth it. Once you decide which method you want to use to ship it, you can print the shipping label directly from the app. You can do it from the phone. You can do it from your computer, any way you want. And once you got that label, you just tape it to your box and you're ready to send it out. For UPS shipping, which is what I use, it's typically the cheapest. I can drop it off at a UPS store, or I can find a UPS drop-off location like a CVS pharmacy, which takes the packages also. I have a CVS 1 minute from my house, so it's very convenient. All right, I got my shipping label on here. I'm ready to drop it off. Just a side note, I have shipped via USPS before when I sell things on Etsy, but I can drop it off at my mailbox with the flag up and hope that nobody steals it and hope that it doesn't rain. But it's kind of convenient if all those factors fall into place. Otherwise, if you have any questions, make sure to put them in the comments and I'll try my best to answer them. But as always, don't be afraid to be a doofus.